We need about 5 cups of mashed berries, so we're gonna start with about 3 pounds of fresh strawberries. It's important to hull the strawberries, which simply means removing the stem using a sharp knife. You can also use a grapefruit spoon, but basically you just wanna go around and ensure that you get that woody hull out. Once we've got our berries prepared, we're going to put them in a bowl and start crushing them. We're gonna use a potato masher, but you could also use a fork or a pastry cutter. So,
while you do that, Marisa, I'm gonna just prep some thyme. We're gonna be adding some fresh thyme to the jam, so I'm just gonna prep about a tablespoon.
Sounds good.
Just strip those leaves and I'll give them a nice chop.
So I think this looks good. One more big mash. And again, you don't want to take it all the way to a puree because you want that really nice texture. You want it to stay chunky and get that really great, intense strawberry flavor. So I'm gonna take these over here to our Dutch oven.
I'm just gonna finish up the thyme.
And pour them in, and then we're going to add a half a teaspoon of butter. And then I'm gonna add the pectin, and this is one package of powdered fruit pectin, which is 1 3/4 ounces. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that over the fruit, stir it in. So I've just got this over high, and we're just gonna bring it up to a boil.
Okay, great.
All right, so now that we're at a nice boil here, we're gonna stir in our sugar.
Okay.
Got 7 cups. In it goes. And once it dissolves, it'll come back up to a rolling boil, and we're gonna boil for a really good hard minute.
Okay.
And then it'll be ready. Okay, this looks great. The sugar has dissolved and it's been boiling for about a minute, which is exactly what we want. I'm just gonna add our fresh thyme, and we're using that 1 cup measure again because you can do a single scoop most of the time. I don't think I have quite enough in there, and fill up that jar. All right. And so we're leaving about a 1/4 inch of headspace as we fill up these jars.
All right, we're gonna center on the lids and then
Yep.
screw on the bands, fingertip tight.
Exactly. We want to make sure when the jars go into the canner that they are all covered by at least 1 inch to 2 inches of water so that they stay fully submerged for all of the canning time. So,
Okay.
And this is a 10-minute process.
I was just gonna ask you, how long will these need to process? You read my mind, 10 minutes.
I'm gonna put the lid on our canning pot, turn it back up to high, and we'll bring it to a boil. And as soon as it hits a boil, 10 minutes.
That's a good tip. You have to start that countdown once it hits a boil.
Exactly.
Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so we're gonna set these jars on a wire rack and let them cool completely.
These are going to be shelf stable for up to a year if you store them in a cool, dark place.
Great.